Hi, I'm Judy. I'm the secretary here at First Southern Baptist Camden. And a few weeks ago, I gave my testimony, and Brother Greg suggested that we redo it because the volume, I guess it was hard for some people to hear it. So I'm going to tell you my story again. For those of you that know me and don't know me, I've gone through a little experience this spring, and I felt it on my heart that I needed to share this. On Palm Sunday, Danny and I were having our morning coffee, reading our Bible through, and I had an acute pain in my stomach. And I told him, and he said, well, if it doesn't get better, then you're going to go to the hospital. Well, it didn't get better. So he took me over to McCullough Hyde, and they ran some tests, and I had a CT scan. And Dr. Bender, Aaron Bender, was the attending physician that morning, and he said that I had a 6.4 renal mass in my left kidney, and it was highly concerning for renal cell carcinoma. And I needed to see a urologist as soon as possible. So, and I just want to mention that I'd never had that pain before, and I've never had it since. And this might sound hokey, but I believe that God gave me that pain so I would go to the hospital to find this mass. So I saw Dr. Matthew Love on Wednesday, and he said he hadn't seen the CT scan, but he'd read it, and he agreed with Dr. Bender's prognosis. And he said that if it was his wife or his mother, he would want the kidney removed. He would think that was the best course of action. So he wanted me to have a chest x-ray too to see if it had spread. So the next day I had the chest x-ray, and that was clear. So the cancer had not spread. I've been reading this Jesus Calling for years, but after this experience, I found a lot of stuff that really hit home and really pertained to the situation that I was going through. And that's really what I want to share. I have promised to meet all your needs according to my glorious riches. I also send trials into your life. Thank me for troublesome situations. The peace they can produce far outweighs the trials you endure. It is impossible for you to have a need that I cannot meet. He can do more than we can ask or think. My everlasting love is at work in every event of your life. Nothing can separate you from my love. Since I have invested my very life in you, be well assured that I will also take care of you. Nothing is random in my kingdom. And along this time, Brother Greg asked me if I would feel comfortable talking to someone who'd been through this. And I said yes. He called a friend of his in Florida, and we discussed his situation, and he asked me where I was going for my surgery, and I said Mercy South, and he asked me who's going to be your surgeon, and I said Matthew Love, and he said that was my surgeon. I just felt like the Lord led me to this conversation with him. He asked me, what do you want? And I said, I want to be able to come back to church. I want to be able to come back to my job. And then he told me, he said, Philippians 4:6, be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God. I can meet every one of your needs without draining my resources at all. Approach my throne of grace with bold confidence. Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid, nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Be still and know that I am God. I'm always with you, so you have no reason to be afraid. Do you trust me to orchestrate your life events as I choose? Look for areas where you can let go. I am not a careless God. When I allow difficulties to come into your life, I equipped you fully to handle them. I know precisely what you need to draw nearer to me. Accept every event as my hand-tailored provision for your needs. I am involved in each moment of your life. So what I want to share with you is I don't know what you might be going through, but he is near because of that's his promise, and he's near to you too. No matter what you face or what you go through, God promises to be near.